Guys, let's see how we're doing on time real quick. Let me double check. Alrighty, guys. This is the series premiere of MLB 20 The Show. This is JD. Good evening. If you guys are joining in for the first time, MLB 20 is will actually be 1 to 2 days a week. This is actually the game that's already took over MLB 19, so you guys will not see that anytime soon. If you guys are joining in, be sure to hit that red support button. If you guys are new in the chat, guys who are not new, hit that like button, tweet it out, leave a good comment. As always, if there's anybody in the chat has a Twitter and a Discord, you can do so by following me on Twitter, share me out, tweet me out, leave a good comment. Since I always love doing my commentary so far as it should be, if you guys can say hi to me on Discord. You tell me you guys said hello, and we watch videos in full, like them, share them, tweet them out, leave a good comment, and it's also good to be back. This is actually my second stream of doing for the PS5 as well. One of my my bedroom's already been organized again, so you guys let me know if there's any questions you guys like to ask. I also have my very first PS5 game, but we'll get to that in just a little while. Hold on a second. See how well we're doing. But alrighty, guys, this is the series premiere of MLB 20. As you guys can see, I'm going to be going back to managing the Detroit Tigers, since I haven't gone back to it as much as possible. As far as the other teams go, we'll probably do them after we get done with this. So it'll be the first game of 3, guys. It'll be the Detroit Tigers visiting the Cleveland Indians in Game 1 of 3 in Cleveland. So baseball's going to be sticking around until, I don't know. It all depends, but I'll tell you guys what's going on afterwards. So on the mound for the Tigers will be Spencer Turnbull. And on the mound in Game 1 in Cleveland of 3 will be Shane Bieber. As we take it down to the ballpark tonight, guys. Like I said, I don't know when it's going to be, when I'm going to be debuting Call of Duty Cold War. But yeah, that's actually my very first PS5 game at this point. I the things. I mean, I don't know, to be honest. I'll let you guys know. You guys will let me know if you got that. Let me know. So that way we can actually follow each other as good as we can tonight and see what we got intact. So there you go, guys. On the mound for the Detroit Tigers, there'll be Spencer Turnbull. As I always do between a good lineups. And there's his starting lineup for the Detroit Tigers to begin Game 1 in Cleveland. Alright, guys, here we go. Leading off first will be center fielder at center, Victor Reyes. Batting second is designated hitter Hector Harold Castro. Batting third is third baseman Zamir Candelario. Batting fourth is second baseman Jonathan Scope. Batting fifth at shortstop, Willie Castro. CC Crone is playing first base, batting sixth. Batting seventh is left fielder at left, pretty much as a right-hander, is Jacoby Jones. Batting eighth is right fielder, right-handed, playing at right field, Jorge Bonifacio. And batting ninth, doing the catching tonight, is Jake Rogers. But how is everyone doing tonight? As you guys may know, you guys will not see MLB 19 anymore, since you guys will be getting new episodes of MLB 20 for every 1 to 2 days a week. I don't know how long it's going to be, but it'll be pretty much for a while. I want to wait until maybe, I don't know, let's see what happens. But you guys will also get IZ News later on tonight as well, once we get to the first 20 minutes. I want to double check, because I always double check the time. I always have to double check the time too, so make sure everything's intact and ready to go. So you guys will get IZ News doing the same point at the same time. But you know, it's very unique that I can pretty much do what I need to do to check my watch time. I'm gonna check how much time that there really is. So That's pretty much basic, and keeping the same thing at the same time, and so everything settles down and try it again. But it's all good. And there you go, guys. As we speak, well, pitchers. As you guys remember, I managed the St. Louis Cardinals on what do you call it, on MLB 19. So basically, it was actually a different story. I did that towards the PS4, and it's King or something like that, and it's all good. I also haven't heard from Zombie today either, so it's a different story. But it's all good. If you guys like the format, let me know. This is actually my #1 seed PS5, as you guys can see right now. Alright guys, on the mound for the Cleveland Indians tonight, it's Shane Bieber. Last year, he had 33 starts with 15-8, one-loss record. He had a 3.28 ERA, gave up 186 hits, 40 walks, 259 strikeouts. And leading off first for the Tigers, be Victor Reyes, center fielder, 304, 3 home runs, 25 RBIs. First pitch by Bieber. Up top, 0-1. But take your right in, right now. Here we have the Royals taking on the Chicago White Sox, guys can see. I want to say thank you, TJ, for doing that. Thank you for doing that for sir. I'm sending it out, tweeting me out for Twitter. 0-1. To the right, that's 0-2. We also have the Boston Red Sox visiting the Toronto Blue Jays. So right now, no balls, 2 strikes behind it. To the right, that's 1-2. If you guys can hear me in the chat tonight, let me know, so we can actually look inside of it. 2-2. Temperature tonight, guys, 53 degrees, partly cloudy, 9 miles per hour. Blowing at left field at this point so far tonight. So 2-2 by Bieber. At the bottom, that's a strikeout. And that's the first out for the Tigers. First strikeout by Shane Bieber. He is on the mound tonight for the Indians. And that'll bring up number 30, Harold Castro. Last year, 291, 5 home runs, 38 ribbies. To the left, 1-0. As I mentioned on MLB 19, guys, remember, you can't get there too quick. As long as you know which one you're hitting at, and making sure you're actually in a good lifestyle. And that will be fly ball to left center field. Racing back and look like a good hit, and makes the catch defensively. And that's the first out for the Tigers. I think that's the first or second. Oh, wait a minute, that's the second out. As we look at the starting lineup for the Tigers. There you go, guys. You guys can let me know if the screen is good or not. For the Tigers, last season they had 1,333 hits, as they were 13th in the American League at this point. Leading off next, guys, for the Tigers is number 46, third baseman Zamir Candelario. Last year, 203, 8 home runs, 32 ribbies. Left or right-handed batter. The pitch at the bottom, 1-0. As you knew, this will be in just a little bit, guys. You guys let me know if you guys can hear me. We'll double check how much time we're at. Yeah, we're gonna do that in another 10 minutes so we can get that going. To the left, 1-1. If it keeps a little more futuristic. And either way, guys, if you guys want to drop your channel links in the chat, I'm still at 94 moderators from Zombie's group. Zombie's going live tomorrow, so he's going to be live around 8 o'clock, so. And that would be fly ball to mid-right center field, makes the catch defensively, and the side is retired. Game 1 in Cleveland. Go to the bottom of the first inning. Tigers nothing, and here come the Indians coming up to bat. Alrighty, guys, on the mound tonight for the Tigers will be Spencer Turnbull. Last year in the stat sheet, 30 starts, 3-17, with a 4.61 ERA. Gave up 154 hits, 59 walks, and 146 strikeouts as we speak. And due off for the Indians will be shortstop number 12 leading off. It's Francisco Lindor. 284, 32 home runs, 74 RBIs. And it will be the first pitch by Turnbull. And that'd be ground ball to center field. And that will be a given up single already. So that'd be scored as a base hit, single for the Indians. I don't know what kind of stuff happened there, but it's pretty. That would have been a kind of like a strikeout or something. But I don't know if it would have been or not, but it would have been a different story. Foul ball to right, 0-1. And that would bring up second baseman Cesar Hernandez, number 7, as we speak. He didn't have anything in the 2019 season either. And that would have been a hit by pitch, guys. And that is. That's usually an additional walk by Turnbull to Cesar Hernandez. Going forward, you guys can see in the chat. Which I don't know if it's more remarkable, but I don't know if it's an extra persuasion behind that too. But other than that, here comes Jose Ramirez, third baseman number 11, coming in, 255. As a first and second baseman, keeps it in between. First and second, nobody out. Keeps a little bit of percentage. And the ball is low. Keeps it in between right now, so that's 1-0. Foul ball to right, that's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike tonight, guys. Keeps it in between his zone. 2-1 at the bottom. 2 balls, 1 strike so far tonight, guys. Keeps it a little more instructive and good responses. Let's see how it goes down to it. 2-1. Foul ball to right, 2-2. We came down to the other side or underneath. And that's 3-2 to the left. Outs. Up next, guys, is Frank Mel Reyes. Number 32, he's on deck. 3-2. And that'll be ground ball center field. The ground ball center field, and that'll be an RBI single. As it scores first, it's 1-0 Indians. First and second, nobody out. Game 1 in Cleveland. See how much time we're doing so far tonight. You guys will get IZN News in a little while, once we hit the first 18-20 minutes. First and second, nobody out, 1-0 Indians. That'd be ground ball to second. And that ball gets away. I don't know what happened there. And it's now 2-0 Indians. And that ball was way out of play, guys. Way out of play. I have definitely not wanted that. So they'll bring up Josh Naylor, number 31 designated hitter, 249, 8 home runs, 32 ribbies. Keeps it a little in between, keeps a little alive. Second and third with nobody out, guys. Wow. That is not more you can expect. Foul ball to right, 0-1. Get about 3 likes. At least there's no haters tonight. Hopefully there's not. Because I would hate to have somebody come right in that's not part of the group. To the right, that's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes so far tonight, guys. Alright, yeah, I don't know if my pun's going to be coming in the chat. It'll be soon. And that is a strikeout? And that's a strikeout, first out for the Indians. But any pitcher needs a good strikeout desperately. Which it really does. It really does at this point. Second and third, 1 out. Here's the pitch coming up. To the left, 0-1. Here comes Tyler Nyquin, center fielder. He actually didn't have anything in the 2019 regular season either. This is actually not a big surprise. 1-1 to the outside of the zone. Keeps a little bit of other stuff. When it's like that's okay. It still counts as stupid Watts time. 1-1. Foul ball to right. 1-2. Well, I know it's people are hating, and I don't understand why they should have normal outing, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs for the Indians. Here comes Carlos Santana, guys, number 41, first baseman, coming in the bat. Last year, 281, 34 homers, 83 RBIs driven in. The pitch coming up. The bottom, 0-1. Ooh. No surprise, but keeps it a little inside. So. To the right, that's 1-1 outside the signal. But the highest strikes I've only had for this month is only 6 or 7. But I really don't need the strikes. It's not about having most of that. It's about having some good fun. That's for sure. 1-2. The foul ball to home base. 1-2. He has a sign down. And that's a big strikeout. 3 outs and the inning is over. Play 1 inning of play tonight, guys. We go to top of the second. Game 1 in Cleveland. Indians 2. Tigers nothing. Want to double check on time. I think it needs to be in a little bit, guys. Due left for the Tigers will be second baseman number 8, Jonathan Scope, coming in the bat. He actually didn't have anything last year either. This is actually not a specific, a little bit of a different story. The pitch by Bieber, up top, 1-0. That's why any batter should be able to focus inside or in the outside between any zone. You can't get there too quick. 1-0 coming up. That'll be foul ball to right, 1-1. I'm like, that's a foul ball to right behind it. But work today, guys, was good. I'm still going to be returning some of my stuff for the meal machine at Walmart tomorrow, so I can, I don't usually keep it in my kill department a whole lot, but it's all good. It's all good. I made numerous mistakes before. 1-2. To the right, that's 2-2, excuse me. 2 balls, 2 strikes behind it. To the right, that's a strikeout. That's the first out for the Tigers. I'm not sure if one of the balls was actually missing out of place. Up next, guys, number 49, shortstop, Willie Castro, last year. 230, 1 home run, 6 ribbies. The pitch by Bieber. Up top, 1-0. To Nationals 3, Mets nothing in New York City. That'll be foul ball to home base, 1-1. Flies get a little inside that anybody's looking to get right into. To the right, 2-1. I'm going to double check the time again. IZ News will be in just a minute, guys. 2-1. At the bottom, 2-2. It's like any baseball team wants to get a little bit soft and a little bit firm. It's like the key is trying to get to do both. That'd be foul ball to left, 2-2. Let me get to IZN in a second, 2-2. At the bottom, that's a big strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts, second out for the Tigers. Remember, guys, you can't get there too quick. As long as it's more of a nil publicity stunt or keeping behind the lane. As long as you know where you want the ball to go, inside or outside the zone. But when it comes to the outside, you cannot be swinging that much on it. So, up top, 0-1. And that'll bring up CJ Cron, first baseman number 26. He doesn't have anything on his record, though. Alright, guys, IZN News will be right about now, so we'll get to that in a second. 1-1 at the bottom. But yeah, before we get to news tonight, guys, you guys want to follow me on Twitter? You can do so by following me on Twitter as JD. And that would be ground fly ball to left, makes the catch defensively, and the inning is over. You guys can give me your first and last name information on Twitter, so we can actually follow each other, tweet it out, share it, comment, as good as you guys can. You guys can also say hi on Discord. Send me a friend request and bring some good stuff behind it. You guys can let me know if you guys have any questions on that. As soon as we get to that no conspiracy. Pitch by Turnbull. And as at the bottom, 0-1. Well, we've watched our videos in full. Like them, share them, tweet them out as good as we can. Leave a good comment, as always. And you guys can also vote for the idol. You can do so by voting Atlanta 30, Great Showman at 13. So we can actually try to think business-wise for it. Well, hold on a second. At the bottom, 1 and 2. Guys have any other questions? If not, we're going to get to news in just a moment. 1 and 2 by Turnbull. Get to that in a second. At the bottom, that's 2 and 2 by the umpire. Alright guys, today is the... I'll tell you in a second what... And that's a swing and a miss. First out for the Indians. Ooh. Look at it one more time, guys, between the pitch sequence. Alright guys, I'm gonna start with the first one tonight. This is actually my second time streaming on PS4. Here comes the PS5, excuse me. It's Austin Hedges. 176 average. Turnbull nods his head. The pitch coming up. 1-0 at the bottom. Slider. Alright guys, you guys can look at the best Cyber Monday deals. For Series X and other Xbox deals behind it. Foul ball at home base, 1 and 1. Guys can also look at the best things to watch on Netflix, if you guys have the opportunity. You guys can watch that for the holidays. Up top, 1 and 2. 93 miles per hour. Also, they have best 4K UHD and Blu-ray Cyber Monday deals. But I don't know if I would expect it to be that busy tomorrow. But I don't think it should be or wouldn't have to be for sure. That'd be ground ball to the middle. Picks it up, throws the first time seeing a ground ball tonight, guys. There you go. That's the first out for the Indians. Get back to the order. Here comes Francisco Lindor, shortstop, number 12, coming in. He's singled his first time. He's 1 for 1 in the ball game. And that's usually 2 outs. Pitch by Turnbull. We're going to make up a little bit. Bottom 0-1. You guys can also you guys can have more chances to save for Amazon Cyber Monday deals. And I also did look at, you guys understand what the deal behind Sackboy a Big Adventure is. I for one am not going to even try to buy that. But if I were to go out and play Astro's Playroom, I don't know. I mean, I have heard a couple of good things. I don't know if it's more like Fall Guys or something. Turnbull nods his head. 0-2. Tries to keep it, and Stingless to the right. That's a big strikeout looking. And the side is retired. 3 outs. We played 2 innings tonight, guys. Go to top of the 3rd. Game 1 in Cleveland of the premiere. Indians 2, Tigers nothing. Do well for the Tigers. It's left fielder, left-handed batter. Jacoby Jones, number 21. Doing last year in regular season, 235, 11 home runs, 26 ribbies. Left-handed batter. You guys can also get Yakuza Like a Dragon for 3.9 for the money, and Amazon's early Cyber Monday sale. I'm not a big fan of it, especially I don't know if I really am. I've never played any of the first few, so I have not. 1-0. Up top, 1 and 1. Try to get a quick check out of it. Yeah, I probably would not try to satisfy it. To left, 2 and 1. Amazon Echo, Kindle, and Fire devices are back on sale the same way for Cyber Monday. You guys can check out sales. On deck next is Jorge Bonifacio. He's on deck. 3 balls, 1 strike. One of Nintendo's newest releases is marked down to 17% off. Ooh, 3 and 1. That'd be fly ball to mid-center field. Mid-center field picks it up, makes the catch, 1 out for the Tigers. Not irresponsible behind it either, guys. Behind it. And that'll bring up right fielder. Number 57, Jorge Bonifacio coming in. Last year, 350. With 3 RBIs driven in. The pitch coming up. At the bottom, 1-0. You guys can also get 12 months of... Hold on a second. That'd be ground ball center field.
That's a hit, the first of the game.
And that'll be a single. That's a single for the Tigers. Look at that, guys. Emilio Bonifacio with the single. No, I don't know if I pretty much is not bad of a responsible start, but it's what any baseball team should be able to have at this point. So, as long as it's more of a situation. Runner at first, one out. And I think the runner will hold at first as well. The pitch by Bieber. To the right, 0-1. And that'll bring up Jake Rogers, the catcher. He's doing the catching. He didn't have anything in the last season. But yeah, you guys can get 12 months of Sports Online and free. 128 gigabytes behind that too. Let me know. 1-1. That'll be fly ball to deep left center field. Racing back, and it's not coming in. It's go to the moon hours. It's gone. 2-run shot by Jake Rogers. Look at that, guys. It's gone. Goodbye. It's not going to space. And it's a 2-run tie. 2 runs apiece. Jake Rogers with a solo shot to begin the series premiere tonight. As my buddy, a Red Sox fan, would say, bippity boppity boom, boom goes the ball. It's gone. 422 feet. Two apiece. Top of the third. One out. Game 1 in Cleveland. The bottom 0-1. And then back to the lineup. Here comes Victor Reyes, number 22, center fielder, between them. He struck out his first time. He's 0 for 1 in the ball game. 0-1 coming up. To the right, 1-1. We have free 128 gigabyte drive for the Swiss. I don't know if I'm going to be going back to that or not. It all depends if there's no extra plans, especially getting, maybe in the future, getting Hyrule Warriors. Because I've heard some good things about it. A game with Sinister Red Light is coming to the bottom 3-2. Up next is Harold Castro. He's on deck. It's headed to Xbox Game Pass of next month. To the right, ball 4. First walk by Bieber. And here comes the manager for the Indians. Want to have a talk on the mound. Gives off the first walk to Reyes for the Tigers. Hyrule Warriors, how to find all 160 Korok seeds. I mean, Hyrule is pretty much a Hyrule Castle, the way it's been built behind it. Then I'll bring up Harold Castro, number 30. There's an 8-hitter coming in. He fouled out his first time. He's 0 for 1. And I think the runner at first wants to take something behind it. Maybe if he's looking to steal. It all depends. The pitch by Bieber. To the middle, 0-1. Maybe one of these, maybe a different random team could try to get a little something out of it. At the bottom, to the right, and runner goes to second. Good steal for stolen base by Victor Reyes. Runner at second, 1 out. Ooh, 1-1. The bottom angle, 1-2. But when it comes to stealing bases, like any baseball team that's been played by anybody, it's not bad. 1-2 coming up by Bieber. And that'd be a ground ball back to the mound. Picks it up, throws the first. And that's the second out for the Tigers, I think. And runner at second goes to third after the steal. Taylor Bronson is now featured in Black Panther's Marvel intro on Disney+. Like I said, guys, he died from cancer after 43 years old. He's always a good, responsible man, so... Alright, guys, I'm going to get to this article in a second. Here comes Samir Candelario, the baseman, 0 for 1. Runner at third, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch by Bieber.
Ready with the first pitch, here it comes.
To the bottom left, 1-0. Alright, guys, Black Panther's Marvel Studios intro on Disney Plus has been remade to honor the one and only Taylor Bronson. Of what he would have been today, guys. He would have been 44 years old. but if he didn't have to die of cancer, he would have kept on doing what he's doing out of respect, love, and have a lot of respect from MCU. But yeah, he would have been 44, so the bottom 2-1. But yeah, guys, Bozeman was born on November 29th, 1976. To help celebrate the star behind it, 2-1. So bottom right, 2-2. Who passed away earlier this year, guys, from cancer. Disney Plus has created a new Marvel Studios intro for the film that features different scenes of him as Black Panther. To the upper right, 3-2. On deck is Jonathan Scope. He is on deck. Beaver's already given up one walk tonight. So yeah, I think it's going to be interesting. Hold on a second. 3-2. He gets a sign. At the bottom, that's a big strikeout. It's a big strikeout, and the side is retired. So we'll go look at the 2-run shot. First one in the premiere, Jake Rogers. 2-run shot, it's gone as we speak. Go to the bottom of the third. Game 1 in Cleveland. Tigers 2, Indians 2. Due up for the Indians, number 7. Cesar Hernandez, second baseman. As anybody's looking to bump behind the table, here's the pitch by Turnbull. The bottom 0-1. Mark Ruffalo, guys, who plays as what do you call it? As Bruce Banner and the Hawk between opposite ends. 0-2 at the bottom. And in the MCU, as we speak, guys, he actually took the time to foul ball to left, 0-2. He actually took the time to celebrate Bozeman by sharing a behind-the-scenes story. Which I think it was actually very thoughtful, even though Mark Ruffalo loves what he does for acting. To the right, 0-2. And he went on to say, since he was actually doing a birthday celebration for him, if he would have been 44 years old today, guys. Like I said, he was a love-caring man. Foul ball to right, 0-2. So he went on to state, and I quote, "Thinking of your passion, the love you bring to the fans, that'd be fly ball to left center field, picks it up, makes the catch, one out for the Indians." He said, "in good light today." Here comes the baseman, number 11, Jose Ramirez, coming in. He had a ribby, singled, he's 1 for 1 so far. But yeah, Mark Ruffalo, you know, I don't see him going anywhere right now. He said, "Happy birthday, wishing we could time travel back to this moment," unquote. But you see, guys, there's been 2 examples that were coming in out of example for what Mark Ruffalo did point out. Of many ways, those around the world could have celebrated the life of Bozeman, including one of the special things about this man too. Foul ball to right, 1-2. As he included an ABC news special about this man and called a tribute for the king of Bozeman. Up top, 2-2. That looks back at his life, legacy, career, and the crucial imprint that he made on and pretty much had something off screen. But yeah, 43 years old, guys. He usually still hurts the fans. That'd be ground ball, center field. Gets a little bit distance. And that would be a single. That's a single for the Indians. But yeah, like I said, he's always been a very honorable, great man. You know, great guy as Black Panther, and there won't be another one for him between the others that can take his place. Runner at first, 1 out. Early Cyber Monday deals have arrived at Best Buy. I don't usually go to Best Buy anymore. Runner at first, 1 out. Trying to run over hold at first. Keeps a little in desperate situations. The pitch by Turnbull. The bottom, 0-1, I think. Cyber Monday gaming sale deals are also incessant as well. Guys can check them out anytime. 1-1 to the right. Secret Labs and ZT Racing. The Remedy connected universe has also been explained. Well, I'm also still going to be getting some good RPGs for PS5 very soon. So it all depends. I mean, Final Fantasy 16 is still on top of that chain. 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. And I believe, yep, that's the second out for the Indians. You guys can get every tune with this Animal Crossing KK Slider music list. But when it comes to having a music list, look at Katamari Damacy. You look at that. Pretty much good Asian women or having some good tunes behind that too. Bottom 0-1. You guys can save up 94% on Digital Magazine subscriptions on Amazon's early Cyber Monday deals on that. I still check Amazon every once in a while. That'll be ground ball to the right, and it gets out of there. And that'll be a single. And that will be scored as an E4, and that's an automatic single for the Indians. Holy cow. Dell Cyber Monday, you guys can score big on Alienware and XPS's PCs and desktops. Tyler Quinn is up next. He's 0-for-1 for strikeout his first time. First and second, 2 outs. The pitch by Turnbull. And that'd be off to the right. Foul ball to left, ground ball to right, and that's another single again. Wow. That's an automatic single for the Indians again, guys. Wow. We still don't actually, anybody can actually see it at a halftime or at a different time. We got Carlos Santana, first baseman, number 41, coming in. Struck out his first time, he's 0-for-1. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Pitch by Turnbull. The bottom, 0-1. You guys can also look at Cyber Monday as its MacBook Pro deal. It's a must-see chance behind that, too. Foul ball to right, 0-2. All the best Nintendo Switch Cyber Monday deals also incessant. 0-2. As that is a big strikeout. Oh my goodness. And the side is retired. Indians leave 1. We're at the top of the 4th. Game 1 in Cleveland. Indians 2, Tigers 2. But holy cow, guys. You guys can also save 5-0 in money on a Sony wireless noise canceling headphones and early Amazon Cyber Monday sale. You guys can also check that out too. Sponsors that it really may or may not get until anything for sure. Best Cyber Monday Newegg deals. That's pretty much responsibly. Cyber Monday, this robotic vacuum is on sale and ready to clean your house. I don't know if I would maybe get that for sure, depending how much money it would be for Cyber Monday. Doo-wop for the Tigers is Jonathan Scope, second baseman. Number 8, he's 0-for-1. It's pitched by Bieber. That'll be fly ball to mid-right center field. And it'll get down, and it bounces off the wall. And that will be a double. That's a double for the Tigers. Holy cow. Ooh. Not anything worthless between last outs, guys. Royals 1, White Sox nothing in Chicago. And video game deals are here for Cyber Monday. You guys can check them out as well. You guys get a chance. Runner at second, nobody out. The pitch by Bieber. 1-0 at the bottom. And that'll be Will Castro, shortstop. Jersey number 49 is Jersey. As we speak, strikeout in second, he's 0-for-1. There's no baseball team should have any errors to begin with, too. To the left, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes tonight, guys. The key is more of enforcement detail. You can't get there too quick. You guys can see yourselves. News. But yeah, you guys are going to get some more tomorrow night by the time we do White Sox Legion. That'll be ground ball to right center field. Runner goes to third. And that's the first out for the Tigers. When the second goes to third. Here comes CJ Cron, first base. As we speak. Lined out in second inning, he's 0-for-1. Runner with third, 1 out. And the runner with third will hold. Up top, 0-1. 0-1 between, no less signal, no less privileges. Behind that, too. I also did get a word from my opponent earlier tonight. I don't know if she's coming in or not. The bottom, 0-2. But it all depends, really. I mean, she's actually still charging her phone last time I spoke to her earlier tonight on the house call, so it all depends. And that's the bottom, 1-2. 83 miles per hour. You guys can see yourselves news tonight. Alright, here we go. 1-2 by Bieber. To the right, 2-2. Ouch.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up.
I'll get a good sizable message going on right now. See what we can do. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes tonight. Bieber sets the target. To the right, 3-2. Bieber's already given up 1 walk. Up next, guys, is Jacoby Jones. He is on deck. Doing between 3 balls and 2 strikes. It's only allowed between inside or outside the counts, depending any pitch between any team.
Ready now with the payoff pitch.
And foul ball to right, 3-2. Stay steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. There's a keeper, anything without question. And that's at the bottom, that's a strikeout. And that's a second out for the Tigers. Runner roll hold at third. Between no less discovery or less situations behind it. So it keeps more anything frequently.
So now to the plate, Jacoby Jones.
To the left, 1-0.
First pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far,
That'll bring up Jacoby Jones, left fielder, left-handed batter, number 21, and he fought on in the 3rd inning. He's 0-1. Anybody's a left-hander or right-hander between bats. At the bottom, 1-1. And for those of you that do not know Zombie, he enjoys playing Daymar 1988, Resident Evil Revelations, Call of Duty Zombies, and also Dying Light. I don't know if there's any. I don't know if there's one or two more games that Zombie plays. I think, but I can't recall. That'd be foul ball to right, 2-2. But it really is, or it really has, a little more of a good construction. To the left, 3-2. Holy cow! Up next, guys, is Jorge Bonifacio. He is on deck. Bieber sets the target. He comes to 3-2. To the right, ball 4 again. Second walk by Bieber. As he walks Jacoby Jones for the Tigers tonight. Holy cow. With any batter, it's not any pitcher is giving up 2 or 3 walks. Here comes right fielder. Right-handed batter, number 57, Jorge Bonifacio. He's 1 for 1. First and third, 2 outs. The pitch by Bieber coming in. To the upper right, 0-1. Which I don't know if it's more of a signal or outside the signal. At the bottom, 1-1.
1-1 to count.
Whereas any pitcher is pretty much trying to get a little something deep. Or something like that.
1-1. Here it is.
To the left, 1-2. Hold on, let me double check something real quick. I want to double check the pitching stuff here. Pitching the meter between the bases. Yeah, let's do the buttons. Well, fielding the sizzle, we can actually do that. I want to do that for the series. That'll be just fine. As far as the bases, when they're managing any team, that's fine. Let's have to make a little changes. To the left, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
So now it'll be interesting to see what
Guys, let me know if you guys want to drop your links in the chat. Let me know.
Here it is.
At the bottom, that's a big strikeout. Bring anybody on base, and the inning is over.
So it's no runs,
Tigers leave one.
no errors,
Bottom of the fourth, game one in Cleveland.
One now to the bottom
Indians
half of inning
2,
number 4,
Tigers
and we are
2.
tied. Welcome back to Progressive Field.
But yeah, look at the graphics of this PS5, guys. Like I said, you guys don't have to worry about having any doubts between the PS4 anymore. The PS4 lasted little extra over 6 years. But I am signing a 6-year deal. I already signed it. For a 6-year deal on this PS5. So, for those of you that have not heard, one of my peers did give me my first PS5 investment. So guys, let me know if there's any questions behind that. I don't know when I'm gonna debut Call of Duty Cold War. I don't know when it's going to be. Hey, what do you know? Look at this. What's up, Bio? How you doing? Bio, guess what system I'm playing on finally? You don't see the PS4 anymore. This is the PS5. Well, welcome to the chat, Bio. It's good to see you. 1-1 by Turnbull. And that's a bunt attempt, that's foul. 1-2. Oh, nice. I knew I would finally get your ass in here. That's the way, that'd be a ground ball to right, center field. Picks it up, throws the first, 1 out for the Indians. Damn right, Bio. But what's you been up to? I wasn't sure if you were going to come in the chat multiple times or anything. What happened? But yeah, I actually did test out my first stream with with or without problems behind it. I like sports games and sports in general. Yep, that's for sure. But what do you think of the layout for this PS5? What do you think so far? I mean, I've already had this top seed since yesterday, since one of my parents got all for it. Oh, you finished your premiere? What kind of premieres did you do tonight? But how would you guys feel? If I'm gonna do the premiere of wait a minute, ground ball to third, picks it up defensively, throws the first, second out for the Indians. But I'm always an RPG person, forevermore going forward, and I'm always a heavy hitting, eyebrow raising RPG kind of person between Final Fantasy. But it's Final Fantasy, I am getting 16 by next year. There's no doubt about it. At the bottom, 0-1. And that would be Francisco Lindor as a right-handed or left-handed batter behind it. But I was going to say what happened for the last couple of days. That'd be ground ball center field. Picks it up, and that's a single. Single for the Indians. But back when I did MLB 19 The Show, when every 1 to 2 days a week, Bio says, I just finished playing Resident Evil 4 Special RPD Outlet on Professional Mode. Oh, nice. How does that go? How did that go tonight? Right at first, 2 outs. The bottom, 0-1. And that brings up Cesar Hernandez, second baseman, number 7. He had a hit by Pitts, he had a run. Find that too. Runner at first with 2 outs. Run over a hold at first. Gives a little more projection. But it's all good. But as far as Resident Evil 8 Village goes, that's a tough one. I mean, I haven't gone back to Resident Evil for quite some time. I have not. 0-2. Foul ball to home. 0-2. But it all depends, really. I mean, the only thing that comes in behind it is much more than anything. And the side is retired. We go to top of the 5th. Game 1 in Cleveland. And of a premiere. Indians 2, Tigers 2. Due up for the Tigers. Coming to the batter's box. As Jake Rogers, guys will recall, catcher number 34. Had a 2-run homer in the 3rd inning. He's 1 for 1. Oh, you're a diehard Resident Evil fan? Yep. Diehard with Bruce Willis and aka John McClane. But John McClane knows how to kill. He knows how to bring love and bring a lot of saving to people. Later in the future, I'm about to play RE4 again, but in Mafia Outlet. Nice. outfit. That's good.
And here's a swing and a miss as he
But do you guys think in the chat that I should try out Call of Duty Cold War? But I mean, if I do, that would force me to delete something.
the 0-2 pitch.
I mean, I don't know right now,
And a good two-strike
but
pitch, but it's high 1-2.
well, the games that are still there is
Right by him there.
this game is going to be every 1 to 2 days a week. Every week. The Susie Myers is keeping a spot on. I mean, that's a strikeout, and that's the first out for the Tigers. The Susie Myers is staying on the weekends.
Now, Victor
Assassin's Creed Valhalla staying on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Oh boy.
third baseman in
And Watch Dogs leaves every 3 to 4 days a week.
pitch.
But if I mean, if I do premiere that,
2 runs, 3 hits, and
I mean,
3 errors.
Bio, what do you think I should fit behind it? 0-1. To the right, 0-2.
0-2 now.
I mean, if I fit something for PS5, I don't know how it's going to go. That's a second strike. There was 2 strikes. But I don't know. I haven't played Call of Duty for quite some time. But it all depends. 0-2. At the bottom.
Check the swing
And
there,
that's ball 1, 1 and 2.
he held up just enough.
In the
Ball
bottom
1.
side of it. Not a big fan of Call of Duty fan anymore. I gave up bed after Black Ops 3. I have a copy on that. And that's a strikeout. Second out for the Tigers. I mean, which game do you think I should put a spot to? Or do you think I should still finish 2 games and continue to take my time on it? I mean, the Susie Mod's doing very well. By the time we get to the Game Awards, that's still doing very well. Crash 4 is not bad of an opposite, but I'm having a hard time trying to beat the game itself. Fireball to mid-deep center field, and defensively makes the catch. And the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Tigers. Go to bottom of the 5th, game 1 in Cleveland. Indians 2, Tigers 2. Check this out, by the way, guys. I can also check out my time I've been watching, too. And due up for the Indians is Jose Ramirez. Third baseman, number 11 on this jersey. He's 2 for 2. The pitch by Turnbull. And that's at the bottom, 0-1. But yeah, and by the way, Bio, in the chat, what do you think of the new layout? So that way you guys don't have to have miserable things between the PS4 anymore. But at least I don't have to expect any bad problems like disk injections or any shit like that. 0-2. Foul ball to right, 0-2. Orioles 1, Yankees nothing in Baltimore. Another 1-2, gets the target. And that's a pop-up to mid-left. Picks it up, makes the catch. 1 out for the Indians. I like it, looks cleaner. So now, I mean, back when I used to stream multiple times on the PS4 after over 6 years, Bio, I'm like, is there a way I can get rid of that stupid black stuff? You know, and I'm like, you know, this PS5 has some great unique features. You know, I'm always going to keep the same thing on avatars. But when it comes to avatars, Bio, since you're one of my 94 moderators from Zombies group in the chat, do you think I should keep my image, or do you think I should go something more newer? 0-2. At the bottom, that's another strikeout. Back-to-back, that's a strikeout. Second out for the Indians. But it all depends, really. I mean, I'm going to be doing this game 1 to 2 days a week. So, oh boy. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, to be honest. But I have a bit of a suspicious idea. Actually, not image, women, not image. I was talking about profile pic. And that's a fly ball to deep right, and it bounces off the wall. And that would be... I don't know what that actually was. Yeah, exactly, Bio. That's what I was thinking. What's up, Button? How you doing tonight? Was that a groove round rule double? I think. And that was a double for the Indians. Here comes Tyler Nyquist, number 30, center fielder. Number 30, he's 0 for 2. Runner at second, 2 outs. Take your time, baby. Yeah, my profile pic, pal. But as you can see, anytime I'm looking at, see who's commenting or trying to comment to me something, I actually changed my, yeah, that's what I was thinking too, buddy. But anytime I look at somebody in the chat that's commenting on something, I usually have an opportunity to move it where I want it to go. Left, right, upper corners, or bottom left or right corner. And the side is retired. We play 5 innings tonight, guys. Go to top of the 6th. Game 1 in Cleveland. Indians 2, Tigers 2. I mean, I'm going to have this #1 seed for a long time. Trust me. Do well for the Tigers. It's Amir Candelario, third baseman, number 46, coming in. He struck out and he gets lined out. He's 0 for 2. But yeah, like I said, I mean, this PS5 started 8 out of 10, so that's pretty much respectful. That'll be fly ball to right center field, and holy cow! Makes a diving, really good catch. First out for the Tigers. Wow. After my sour. Hold on a second. May I customize everything? Hold on. Hold up. Hold on. Oh, you're watching Too Fast, Too Furious? Very nice, honey. Everybody loves this one guy, and that's Tyrese. Trust me. It really does. We gotta customize everything, profile pic, channel, banner thumb, and more. I don't know. But, Bio, I mean, which of these 5 games do you think I should be able to get rid of on that schedule? I mean, I don't think it's gonna be this game right now. It's too early. That'll be fly ball to left center field. Racing back, and makes another good catch, too. Another good catch, and that's the second out for the Tigers. And it'll bring up Will Castro. Number 49, shortstop, coming in. Struck out, and he is grounded out. He's 0 for 2. But I'll think about it. But if I don't get through anything on Crash 4, I think I'm going to stop Crash 4. Bios, look at this. Bio says, honey, Bio says, Too Fast, Too Furious is too Medicure. I mean, I've seen 07, but it's not the same with Paul Walker. That's the problem. I mean, Paul Walker is always known as Brian O'Connor. Trust me. My point will tell you the standard story. But it all depends. 2 and 1. To the right, 2 and 2. But if you like it, then that's cool. What do you think, honey? 2 and 2. Foul ball to left. 2 and 2. Instead of hearing the commentary stuff, you always hear my sayings. Don't worry about the sirens, guys. Hold on. That's a big strikeout. And the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Tigers. Bottom of the 6th. Game 1 in Cleveland. Indians 2, Tigers 2. But, remember how I told you I had experiences, had some problems with the PS4 after 6 years? Remember how I told you that at the beginning? The pitch by Turnbull. Foul ball to left, 0-1. But yeah, I really had enough, to be honest.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
But, you know, it's really something that's not catapulted. Bio in the chat says, I think you should keep going with Crash 4 because it brings the crowd. It really does. I mean, but let me ask you a good standard question, Bio. I mean, I've been stuck on the same levels and little more newer levels for the last couple weeks or something. You know, that's the problem. But here's the thing. About that. I was gonna say earlier, how in the hell am I supposed to do that? I mean, that's the problem. I mean, I've been stuck. I kept on do what I have to do with time trials. I cannot get a single relic. For goodness sakes, I cannot. Try to do something behind that.
Here's another 0-2.
But it's either way behind that for sure. I mean, do you think I should not debut Call of Duty right now? I mean, not as of right now. I mean, if I do, I don't think Valhalla's going to be replaced. It's too early. 1 and 2. That's a foul ball to home base. 1 and 2. There'll be a different pitch in just a little bit. Depends if anybody can get something out. Foul ball to right, 1 and 2. But but the PS4 is still a great console at the same time, and with the old and with the new. Exactly. I mean, we're not talking about that, but yeah, it was a great 6 years that I had for that PS4. That'd be a ground ball close to the second, and that'll be a single. So let's get there a little bit different. And that's score as an E6. 4 errors today by the Tigers. Bio says, you know, even though I got a PS5, I bought myself a brand new 32-inch LED for the bedroom. So yeah, that's true. I actually have a different TV thanks to one of my parents earlier today. I mean, all I had to work was 8 to 5 only, so I actually didn't. But here's the thing: I didn't have to make any provocations. So coming to the mound will be somebody intact, as it will be coming in. And here comes the manager of the Tigers coming to the mound. And it'll be it for Steven Turnbull. But Turnbull didn't have bad of a appearance. Even though he didn't give up any walks. That's the only thing. But you know, it does keep your PS4 in case if anything happens to the PS5. And on the mound for the Tigers, guys, is Buck Farmer. But here's the thing about the PS4, Bio. You already know who I'm giving my PS4 to, correct? I mean, I'm gonna have this #1 seed for the next 6 years. It'll be way after my love and I get married. So, my pun's my next really dented owner, 0-2. And that's a swing and a miss. And that is the first out for the Indians. The strikeout by Buck Farmer. But yeah, Bio, my pun's getting my PS4. I actually am signing her to a 4-year deal for that. I mean, I've got a lot of cash in the back, and, you know. Besides, I'm done with that PS4. I mean, the only thing that the PS4 is I've only experienced after 6 years is the disc injections, the error occurrings, and I just think it felt ridiculous, to be honest. I mean, it didn't actually feel right. I mean, the first couple years it was fine. I mean, the first 4 or 5 years, it was not even a single problem. I mean, the first few years wasn't that bad, but I just couldn't even continue with that anymore. On deck is Francisco Lindor. He's on deck. 3-1 by Farmer. Foul ball to right. 3-2. But either way, I don't know, to be honest. I mean, that'd be a fly ball to right center field. And almost had the catch, and that's out of his hand. And that will be a costly double behind the hand. And that'll be a double for the Indians behind it. But if I were to go back to the PS4, I would have errors, I would have disaster problems again. But I mean, anytime a console becomes its last primary behind it, there's no turning back. You know, I mean, I just think my point would be very successful, had a little something. As the manager of the Tigers wants somebody to give an intentional walk. So there'll be bases loaded with 1 out at this point. So I don't know. I mean, I'm also getting with my pun crash 4. Here comes Cesar Hernandez, second baseman, 0 for 2. Bases loaded, 1 out. Pitch by Farmer. To the right, foul ball, 0-1. I mean, I would almost trust her either way, guys. That's the important thing. But I would actually help. I would actually have to help the stuff out for her and see what I have to do, and see what she needs to do. I mean, the only other consoles he's ever had. I mean, the only one of 2 consoles he's ever had was the Nintendo 3DS or DSi, and I don't think she's had a PS2. I don't know. Here comes Jose Ramirez, so baseman number 11, coming in. 2 singles, a ribby, and he's 2 for 3. Pitch by Farmer. The bottom, 0-1. Well, what do you think, Bio? The season average is 1,000 with RISP. That's something a little bit newer. Foul ball to left, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And that's a big strikeout. 3 outs in total. And the side is retired. Indians drive in 1 or 2. Go to top of the 7th inning. Game 1 in Cleveland. Indians 2. Tigers 2. I mean, I just think this is a very, very beautiful format. On this PS5, excuse me, as the top seed. It really is. Good unique features, something a little more newer between the special, keep everything in control, and everything that it can be. But Bio, how do you feel about that? I mean, I trust my point enough since we've been together for 1,246 days, you know, I mean, I think she would be much more taken care of for that PS4. I mean, I'm not going back to it anymore. 0-1. On the upper left, 0-2. I mean, if she would have experienced a couple of problems, guys, I don't know how it's going to work. I mean, will one of her roommates help her? I don't know. It all depends. Depends if one of the roommates in the back is not stubborn and trying to cause disrespect or have any miserable problems. Then maybe then, or maybe a little after that. I don't expect it to be a terrible idea or a terrible problem. 1-2. The bottom 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes coming into play. But it all depends. Foul ball to home base, 2-2. Once again, 2 balls, 2 strikes behind the other structure. Here's the pitch again. At the bottom, that's the strikeout. First out for the Tigers. Like I said, I love the format. It's really good. Here comes Jacoby Jones, left-handed batter, left fielder. There's number 21 in play. He's doing a walk in the 4th inning. He's 0-1. I'm going to go ahead and throw my love link in the chat again so I can... You guys can follow my pun anytime you like. You guys can drop your channel links to follow each other. My pun did lose 1, so... But either way, 0-1 coming up. That'd be foul ball to left. In the stands, Souvenir, 0-2. But I've been safe and sound with work earlier today, too, so... I actually have not jumped in the 5 Power Hour with Brother Gasly or jumped in the AAA meeting. But I mean, I did jump in the AAA meeting earlier on Wednesday, almost of last week. Middle of last week. When it was, I jumped the dodo, but I don't understand why. It could not even have me get comments like the way I say Pet Justice every time. So, 2-2. And that'd be a fly ball to left center field. And it'll bounce off the wall. And that would be a cost single. And that's a single for the Tigers. Bounces off the wall to left. The ways it doesn't have boom goes the ball behind it either. Puna is still here. Here comes the manager for the Indians coming up. As it takes a little hands. So on the mound for the Indians is Nick Whitgren. Whitgren made his 55 games last year, 5-1 record, 12 holds, or 12 walks, or 12 saves. With a 2.81 ERA, 60 strikeouts, 15 walks behind it. Runner at first with 1 out. Depending if any runner from first or second wants to have a steal. Welcome back, honey. But Pun, can you tell Bio behind that? Of why I trust you? I mean, out of love, respect, from Zombie's group at this point. I mean, you can tell me in the chat. But it was still second again. 0-1. The bottom, 1-1. And he's still second base. That's the first stolen base by Jacoby Jones. Runner at second with 1 out. 1-1 coming up by him. The bottom, 1-2. Like I said, I trust my point a little bit more the same as you guys in Zombie's group. I mean, I don't expect to have less consolations by the time I give it that PS4 up there. I mean, out here soon. All I know is my opponent will be getting a damn job very soon. All he has to do is set up an interview and then so have plenty of money to go for it. And also set up the zone. Happy birthday from the Stir Group as well. 3 and 2. And that will be fireball to left, center to left. 3 and 2. Well, honey, how's your sour going?
The next 3-2.
To the left, ball 4. First walk by Wingren. As Wingren gives a stencil. As Wingren walks Emilio Bonifacio for the Tigers. But I don't know, to be honest. I mean, I just think it's more of a consolation. Here comes Jake Rogers, catcher number 34, coming into bat. He had a 2-run shot. It's like any player between a baseball team, it's like, let's see what he can do. Steelers game, I for one am not dropping the towel. Up top, 1-0. In the bullpen for the Indians, you have Clays and Maton. Maton or Madden. Martin. I would have, but honey, do you agree with Bio? That I think I should keep Crash 4 before I go near with They found amazing like you rubbing my shoulders and feet. Well, when this, okay, I know Raz and Bad Boy are not here right now, but when this coronavirus does end, when this set done gets done. Hey, what's up, Zulu? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. This is my second stream for my PS5.
And that's ball 3 now.
But how are you tonight, buddy? It's good to see you. On deck, next will be Victor Reyes. He's on deck, 3 and 1. So Zulu, what do you think? That'd be fireball to mid to center field, throws to second. And does he get a DP? He does. Double play. And the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. Got a bottom 7th, game 1 in Cleveland tonight. Indians 2, Tigers 2 in the premiere. Big thumbs up. Thank you so much, Zulu. How you doing tonight? Doo-wop for the Indians is for Mel Reyes, right fielder, right-handed batter, number 32. He's 0 for 3 of a strikeout in the 5th. Let me take out the time real quick. But so far, we're doing very good on time right now. The pitch by Farmer. At the bottom, 0-1. Got about 5 likes, 1 dislike. Like I said, people are already hating. I'll sleep soon. How are you? Oh, good, good. So, I'm guessing you know what system I have, Zulu. I'm guessing you already know. 1 and 1. Remember, I'm not on my PS4 anymore. That said, it's already trashed now. I'm telling you. It really is. I'm actually on the number 1 seed, my last console right now. To the left, that's a strikeout. Second out for the first out for the Indians. But yeah, one of my parents actually got me the PS5 yesterday. Basically, one of my parents actually had helped me transfer my information to the PS4 to the PS5, and basically both systems it recently took a little while, and usually took about maybe a couple hours to set things up, and you know. I mean, I'm like after the transfer was done between PS4 to the PS5 last night, I'm like, it's time to say goodbye. And this PS4 had a great run after 6 years, and that'll be a pop-up to left center field. Gets under it defensively, makes the catch, second out for the Indians. But Zulu, what do you think of the format of this PS5 in the chat? Here comes Tywin Nyquist, center fielder. So he's now for 30 ahead as well. He's 0 for 3. Here's the pitch by Farmer. Here's the sign. That'll be ground ball to first. Picks it up. Gets the first base safely, and the side is retired. Between in and out. We played 7 innings tonight, guys. Go top of the 8th. Game 1 in Cleveland at the premiere. Indians 2, Tigers 2. But yeah, work today. Like I said, work earlier today. Yeah, work earlier today was not bad. Not really thought about next in consoles. And that'll be Victor Reyes. He's 0 for 2 at this point. But yeah, I just think, yeah, I mean, the way it looks for you, Zulu, what do you think of the layout, the format, and the PS5 in general? I mean, this is actually my second time, my very second time that I'm streaming on PS5 because you guys will have a premiere of Call of Duty Cold War soon, and that's the bottom 1 and 2. I mean, like I said earlier, I'll say it again. The last time I did Call of Duty, it's actually been a long time since I played it. 1 and 2. Foul ball to left, 1 and 2. But it all depends, guys. I mean, I don't think Crash 4 is going to get replaced right now. I don't think so. To the little off to the right, that's a strikeout, and that's the first out for the Tigers. But really, I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. If I were to name another game that could replace it, I don't know. I would not be 100% sure. But like I said, for me, I'm not 100% sure right now. But it all depends. At the bottom, the umpire, that's a strike. That's 0-1. But Zulu, you still have the PS4, correct? At the bottom, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Anytime a batter decides to get a little deep, you can't get there too quick. 1 and 2 to the right. 92 miles per hour. But yeah, I'm still gonna be getting some big names by next year. I'm gonna still have this PS5 regardless. Trust me. Just left 2 and 2. I can't really do this until I get one myself. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I would think Crash 4 would have to go, but I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to GameStop again. I mean, I do think it could be the 10th of next month. But have you had a chance to play Cold War yet, Zulu? Okay, it's still at 2 dislikes now. Like I said, the dislikes I'm fine with. All I know is increasing watch time. I don't give a damn what's going on with that. But it's okay. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch coming up. At the bottom, went a little too late. That's 0-2. All I know is people are hating. People don't understand what's going on. It's all good. 0-2. At the bottom angle, that's a strikeout. And the inning is over. To the bottom of the game, game 1 in Cleveland. The premiere tonight. Indians 2, Tigers 2. Due left for the Indians. First baseman, number 41, coming up to bat. Carlos Santana coming in. He's 0 for 3. Ground down 6. Zulu says, I'm always on Cold War. I am max level, sadly. But yeah, how are the graphics? How is Cold War's graphics so far? I mean, is it good? I mean, I've heard some good. I haven't had. I did have a chance with no problems of how the game is. I mean, based on some of the facts behind it, I do think. I mean, the graphics on Cold War does look good, but you know, it all depends. That'll be a pop up to home base, picks it up, makes the catch, 1 out for the Indians. My opponent in chat says, I think it's a keep Crash 4 because I like the color and the graphics. But how am I supposed to think? I mean, how am I supposed to know if I'm going to complete the next 10 levels and beat the crap out of Cortex? That's the problem. And that will be a bunt attempt to home base, picks it up, throws the first, and that's a 2nd out for the Indians. Back to the, here comes catcher Austin Hedges, number 17 coming in. He's 1 for 3 for double in the 6th inning. Farmer nods his head. The pitch coming up. To the left, 0-1. But everybody's like family in here, so. But do you think they could have done something better with Call of Duty next time around, or not really? But I mean, I have heard from my other close moderators in the chat, inside or outside the chat, and they told me, I mean, what do you call it? Zoe and my old friend, good old friend Devin Boomer told me that if I get a chance to play Call of Duty, if I get a chance to play Call of Duty Cold War on PS5, they told me. You mind if I tell you what they said, Zulu? I mean, basically the fact behind that and he said, I mean, but both him and Zoe, I think I have to agree with both of them. And here's the thing about that, okay? Here's the thing. And he said that I would get good, he said I would get pretty good views if I play multi on Call of Duty. But if I do, I mean, if I really do, I don't know how much it's going to inspire. I mean, I think it's going to be inspired by a lot of people. 3-2, he's on deck. And that's a big strikeout behind it. And then Sider's retired. We play 8 innings tonight, guys. We're at the top of the 9th inning. It's time for you guys to stretch out. Tigers 2, Indians 2. Double check time again. And on the mound for the Indians will be Phil Matan. Matan, 30 games last year. 6.14 ERA. But like I said, Zulu, how am I going to be able to do that game if, I mean, I can't do 6 games. You know, you guys understand I can't. I only can do 5. I just want to do 5, that's it. I mean, that's going to be the plan going forward with the PS5. I'm thinking, what would be the only game I can boot out, though? That's the only thing. 1-0. I mean, I don't want to have to hate to do this, but do you think the Suzuma deserves to go? I mean, I really don't think it should. At the bottom, 1-2. I mean, I'm doing very good on the Suzuma right now. I really am, and I am supposed to do as good as I can behind the game itself. Thanks to the ones that did Assassin's Creed, you know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I said, baseball ain't going anywhere right now. I mean, it's really early. But what would be your guess, Zulu? That would be a fly ball to deep left center field. And it gets to the back, racing back, and it's not going to come back. It's gone. Solo shot by Jonathan Scope to deep left center field. And it's now 3-2 Tigers. Top of the 9th. Nobody out, I think. Game 1 in Cleveland. Holy cow. Jonathan Scope with a solo shot to deep left center field. It's gone. And the Indians manager cannot believe it. Holy cow. Look at that, guys, between the fans. Look at the fans behind it. Well, what would be, I mean, Zulu, let me ask you this. Well, what would be, if you were to take a guess, what would it be? I don't think it's going to be Crash 4. Don't think it's going to be the Suzuma. I mean, I'm comfortable with the 5 games for right now. I mean, as of right now, I am pretty good for what I'm at. 3-2 Tigers, top of the 9th, nobody out. Game 1 in Cleveland. And that brings up Will Castro, number 49 shortstop, coming in to bat. He struck out in 6th inning, he's 0 for 3. I mean, if I were to guess, I mean, my only guess would be Crash 4. That's it, but I don't know. I mean, I don't want to have to do it, but one of these 5 games has to go. That's the problem. Because I don't know when I'm going to GameStop again. The bottom 1-2. I mean, the only 2 games that I will be trading in is, I mean, Tony Hawk is not coming back, so that's just already out of the schedule. At the bottom, that's a strikeout, first out for the Tigers. Hold on, let me double check for a minute. Baseball, it's not my type of sport. If it's down to me, it would not be my choice. Hey, what's up, Fuzzy? How you doing? Fuzzy, are you from Zombie? Or what do you do? I mean, Zombie Gaming's the best of all time. I actually have not touched base with him. I mean, he did say he was going to bring me back in the chat, but anytime that Phoenix is around, I still think she's a sloppy bastard to this point. But she doesn't like me. She insulted me. What happened? I think one of the past Tuesdays, and that was the only thing too. So I'm like, you know what? That's her problems, not mine. As long as I did work things out with my sister Sam, that's a good thing. 1-1. So right, 2-1. Oh, you're an MLB YouTuber. Nice.
this pitch.
Are you into anything besides baseball, or what else do you do? Moderators in the chat. Moderators from Zombies Group in the chat. Double check Fuzzy for a minute. 2-2 coming up. To the inside of it, that's a strikeout. And that's a second out for the Tigers. It's actually my PS5. But if like I said, my lucky guess, I'm torn on this one. I'm torn, and this is tough. The only guess, like I said earlier, I'll say it again. It would be Crash 4, but if not Crash 4, maybe the Tsushima. I'm still taking my time on any each investment that I'm playing. I'm keeping it 5 instead of 6. Jacoby Jones is 1 for 2. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch coming up, but I don't know. We'll see. The bottom 1-1. Baby, help me out here from Zombies Group. I don't know what I'm going to be able to do. That's the problem. And at the bottom, 1-2. Well, like I said, this is my tough guess. Well, like I said, baby, like I said, I'll say it again. I don't know, to be honest.
Now the pitch.
It would either be Crash 4 or the Tsushima. And the side is retired. Here we go again, guys. The solo side is from Jonathan Scope. The deep left center field, and it's gone. Bibbity boppity boom, it's down. The bottom of the ninth. And there will be a different pitcher coming in. As there will be, coming into play, will be something very particular. And on the mound for the Tigers will be Ivan Nova. Last year he had 34 games, he was 11-12. He had a 4.72 ERA, 114 strikeouts, 47 walks. Honey, what would be your guess right now? If you had to narrow it down to 2 between Crash 4 or the Tsushima, you wouldn't let anything go, would you? Ground ball to first, picks it up, gets to first base, and that's the first out for the Indians.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight,
like I said, I'm torn on this one. Do I want to replace Crash 4 for Thursdays and Fridays to have Call of Duty, or replace Saturday and Sundays for the Tsushima? One of these games needs to have Call of Duty come in. I'm torn on this one. I don't know. Comes Cesar Hernandez, he's 0 for 3. He has a sign for the stretch. He's pitched by Nova. That'll be ground ball back to the pitcher. Picks it up, throws the first. And that is the second out for the Indians. Get ready, guys. Get ready, guys, as I always say. Last chance for the Indians. Third baseman Jose Ramirez. He's here for 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch by Nova. And that'd be foul ball to left, 0-1. Like I said, I really don't know what game I'm going to replace right now. My mind is mixed up. I just think, guys, I just really think I need some good time. I just need some time to see what I want to do. And what you guys think I should do. 1-1 by Nova. Up top, 2-1. Remember, guys, you can't get there too quick. Between any massive shot that goes in the beginning. 2-1. To the left, 2-2. Get ready, honey. And the Indians are down to their final strike. The pitch by Nova. And that's ball 3, 3-2. Up next is from Mel Reyes. Bring a little love in the chat, guys, from Zombies Group. Little love in the chat. Here's 3-2 by Nova. Gets a sign. And ground ball to second. And it's an out. And the Tigers start 1-0 this season. Taking a Game 1 victory over the Indians to 0-1. Game 1 in Cleveland. First win for the Tigers. 3-2. They start a series premiere out tonight. Holy cow. Ooh. See how well we're doing on time. Oh, we're so good. Alright guys, game 1 in Cleveland it's already in the books. For the 1-0 Tigers, they had Jonathan Scope, 2 for 4, home run. Solo Saab with a double with a ribby. Staying attack, guys. Zach Rogers was 1 for 3 for home run and 2 ribbies. Jacoby Jones had a walk, 1 for 3. Jorge Bonifacio was 1 for 2. My point says, I think Gonzalo Sousa wants to stay, Crash Force to go. I mean, like I said, baby, I am a little more torn on this set. I really am. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know what's what I should replace right now. I mean, Valhalla is staying. Valhalla is staying on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, okay? Baseball is 1 to 2 days a week now. I'm thinking maybe Crash 4, but I'm not 100% sure. And for the 0-1 Indians, Francisco Lindor had 2 for 4. Ramirez was 2 for 5 for Ribby. Josh Naylor and Austin Hodges had a double with 1 for 4 each behind that desk. So Tigers go up 1-0, game 1 over the Indians, to 0-1 in game 1 in Cleveland. 3-2, 5 hits, 4 errors, 6 hits, and no errors. We're actually skipping that. Hold on a second. As far as the other teams go, we'll get to that in a second. Remember, guys, I always have to look at my time. As far as the other teams go, here we go, guys. We're going to start with the Go-Go Mets. Going up 1-0 over the Nationals to 0-1 in New York City. Final score, guys, 7-6. 11 hits, 1 errors, 13 hits, and no errors. Jared DeGrom with his first win, Diaz with his very first save. Get ready, guys, here we go. White Sox won by 5 runs, going up to 1-0 over the Royals to 0-1 in Chicago, Illinois. State of that is Illinois as we speak. Final score is 6-1, 14 hits, no errors, 8 hits, and 1 error. Goleta with his very first win. Cubbies get the first win, go up to 1-0 over the Brewers to 0-1 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. State of that is Wisconsin, since I know most of the states in and back or outside and inside the front. By 1 run tonight, 5-4, 9 hits, no errors, 12 hits, and 1 error. Yu Darvish's first win. Wayne Grover's very first save. The New York Yankees went by 2 runs up to 1-0 over the Orioles to 0-1 in Baltimore. State of that is Maryland. I think Maryland is one of the other rivals for Ohio State. Was the Ohio State-Illinois game? That crap got canceled due to the stupid coronavirus. That's the only stupid problem behind that. Between any game that could have gotten not postponed. By 2 runs, 6-4, 13 hits, no errors, 11 hits, and 1 error. Garcia's first win, Green's first save between the belt. The Red Sox won by 4 runs, going up to 1-0, slightly, over the Blue Jays to 0-1 in Toronto. Final score 6-2, 12 hits, no errors, 5 hits, and 1 error. Going to get a drink, be right back, huh? Okay, take your time, baby. I love you. At least Donnie doesn't have to look at his dress. That's the only stupid part from Ted 2. Which is actually not bad of a thing. Good job. 6-2, 12 hits, no errors, 5 hits, and 1 error. Brasio's first win. The Twins went by 2 runs, slightly the same way between any short time. Going up to 1-0 over the Athletics to 0-1 in Oakland. Final score, guys, get ready. Final score, 2-0 shutout, 4 hits, no errors. 3 hits and no errors. Madoff's first win. The Pirates win by 4 runs, going up to 1-0 this season, over the Rays to 0-1 in Tampa. State of that is Florida. 8-4, 10 hits, no errors, 11 hits, and no errors. Taliva's first win, Craig's first save between the other structure. The Mariners were by the big of 9 runs, going up to 1-0 over the Rangers to 0-1 in Seattle. Washington was actually the host of the Washington football team. They used to be the Washington Redskins without any views and beliefs. And was it actually brings anything going between a football team or the Washington football team going forward. It's kind of like any other 2 or 3 baseball teams or any sports teams. Like I say, the Washington Senators is part of NHL, same way. 9-0, 10 hits, no errors, 7 hits, 2 errors. Gonzalez's first win. The Phillies win by 3 runs in a different environment between no pleasure. By 3 runs, going up to 1-0 over the Marlins to 0-1 in Miami. 7-4, 11 hits together, no errors. Noah was first win. Workman was first save between the threats behind it. The Reds win by 4 runs. With any baseball team has a greater opportunity between inside or outside between the balance, but inside or outside the air. This actually not may or may not have the other or the slightest chance of something. By 4 runs, up to 1-0 over the Cardinals to 0-1 and Cincinnati. 7-3, 10 hits, no errors, 12 hits, and no errors. Trevor Bauer for his first win. Iglesias for his first save. Here goes another good one, guys. By 5 runs, the Dodgers win by 5 runs. Going up to 1-0 over the Giants to 0-1 in LA, Los Angeles, California. 10-5, 13 hits, no errors, 12 hits, and no errors. Quayne Kershaw, the one and only, gets his first win. The Rockies win by 1 after 9 innings with a different environment. Going up to 1-0 this season over the Padres to 0-1 in San Diego, California. Or maybe a different inside or outside between the states. 4-3 after 9 innings, 8 hits, 1 error, 6 hits, and no errors. Marquez's first win, Givens' his first save. And since we're going to be getting some of that snow, we've got to be real careful, see how that's going to go. Because I don't put on slipping anymore, the way I did for my ankle. The Astros win by 1. By 1 run slightly after extra innings by 10 perhaps. Going up to 1-0 over the Angels to 0-1 in Houston. Final score 8-7, 15 hits, no errors, 16 hits, and no errors. Scrub his first win. And the Arizona Diamondbacks win by 7 runs between a different blowout or a different confirmation. Going up to 1-0 over the Braves to 0-1 in Arizona. 9-2 final score by 7. 10 hits and no errors. 6 hits and 1 error. Gallen was first win. So the Tigers are 1-0 this season. We can simulate the day off now. As far as the other teams go, real quick, guys, we have the Red Sox going down a little more slightly.
Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday.
Winning by 1 over the Blue Jays in Toronto. Final score 8-7. Final score 8-7. 8 hits, no errors, 16 hits, and no errors. We're going to look at standings too, guys. We're going to get to that soon. Rodriguez was first win. Barnes was first save. Behind that too. The Marlins win by 3 runs between different time over the Phillies in Miami. Final score 7-4. 16 hits and no errors. 10 hits and no errors. Since that's his first win, Garcia was first save behind the balance desk. Between inside or outside between the ticker. Want to double check for a minute. Oh, never mind. How are we doing on time? Alright, we're still doing good. The Astros win by 4 runs, going up to 2-0 over the Angels to 0-2, if I'm correct. And Houston, final score 5-1 by 4 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, 3 hits, and no errors. Zach Greinke was first win. The Braves win by 6. As any team tries to get a little inside or outside the station. Going up to 1-1 over the D-backs to 1-1 in Arizona. 7-1, 11 hits, 1 error, 3 hits, and 1 error. Soroka was first win. The Athletics win by 7 runs in a different fashion, but a good old fashion behind it. Over the Twins in Oakland. Final score 8-1, 8 hits, no errors, 7 hits, and just 2 errors. Bassett was first win. The Mariners have a 2-0 start by 2 runs in Seattle. Going after 2-0 over the Rangers to 0-2 in Seattle. Final score 4-2 by 2 runs, 8 hits, no errors. 7 hits and 0 errors. Sheffield was very first win. Moreno was first save. The Dodgers skyrocket by 9 runs. With any team knows how to score quite well, keep everything good in general, besides the other stuff in general too. Over the Giants in Los Angeles, final score behind that too. 10-1, 12 hits, no errors, 8 hits and 1 error. Gonsolin for his first win. And the Padres win by 3 runs between the other side or outside of it. Over the Rockies in San Diego by 3 runs, final score 4-1. 10 hits, 2 errors, 10 hits and no errors. Clevinger was first win, Yates was first save. And baseball will be... Okay, baseball is going to be double check standings. Wait a minute, I don't know if that was something I was looking forward to. Between other teams. I'm gonna double check something. Okay, never mind. Alright, guys, baseball, next time you guys will see baseball will be, I think it's gonna be Tuesday. I think it's gonna be back Tuesday, same time, same channel. So I think baseball will be Tuesday morning, and then Tuesday night you guys will have a new episode of, Assassin's Creed Valhalla from Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So next time till Tuesday, there will be Game 2 in Cleveland. It will be the 1-0 Tigers take on 0-1 Cleveland Indians. So in Game 2 in Cleveland by Tuesday morning, on the mound for the 1-0 Tigers will be Tariq Skubal, and on the mound for the 0-1 Indians will be Zach Plesac. Zach Plesac's not bad of a good name behind it. So as the other teams go, we've got the Royals take on the White Sox in Chicago. It'll be Singer versus Krutzel. The Cardinals taking on the Reds in Cincinnati. Mike McCullough versus Castillo. Red Sox take on the Blue Jays in Toronto. Verdicky versus Stripling. The Pittsburgh Pirates take on the Rays in Tampa. Musgrove versus Morton. Orioles host the Yankees in Baltimore. Savino versus Aiken. Here's another good showdown, guys. The Mets host the Nationals in New York City. On the other side or between the other format. Steven Strasburg versus Lugo. The Twins visiting the Athletics in Oakland. Odozi versus Montez. Phillies take on the Marlins in Miami. Zach Eflin versus Alcantara. Between the other, as long as I can find a way to make the instruction between the records. The Houston Astros hosting the Angels in Houston. It'll be Canning versus Valdez. I know what the first name of that is. The Cubbies take on the Brewers in Milwaukee. It'll be Kendricks versus Brandon Woodruff. I think that's the first name of Brandon, I think. The D-backs take on the Braves in Arizona. Anderson versus Smith. Padres host the Rockies in San Diego. Gray versus Zach Davies. The Rangers take on the Mariners in Seattle. Kyle Gibson versus Kucinski. And the Dodgers hosting the Giants in Los Angeles, California. Johnny Cueto versus Uranus. Between the other side to begin with. But alright guys, hold on a second. I'm going to see what I'm going to do between standing stuff. Hold on. I want to see what I really want to do. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I can do here. Presentation. Yeah, update the ticker right now. Update that. Hold on a second. I'm trying to see if there's anything else here. Okay, I think we should be good. Alright guys, we're going to stop here in a second. We're going to do standings real quick. As the 1-0 Tigers get the first win. Everything's up with the 1-0 White Sox in American League Central. 1-1 Twins, only a half game. Like I said, it's so very early in the baseball season. 0-1 Royals and the Indians, so the same way. The team a half game behind it. The American League West, 2-0 Astros. Or the same way with the 2-0 Seattle Mariners. See how it's going to go for Tuesday morning. 1-1 Athletics, one game behind, with a 500 winning percentage. 0-2 Rangers and 0-2 Angels are back last. Like I said, it's the beginning of the season. See how things go behind that. New York's National League East, 1-0 go Mets gets the first win. 1-1 Phillies, the same with 1-1 Marlins, 1-1 Braves of the season. 0-1 Nationals. It's still very early, the same way. The teams that are 1-0 Reds, 1-0 Cubs, 1-0 Pittsburgh Pirates. Same way, 0-1 Redbirds, 0-1 Milwaukee Brewers. Between any replay. National League West. As anybody would say of a hot team, 2-0 Dodgers. One of the teams causes death. Let me double check Sun Economy for a minute. 1-1 Rockies, 1-1 Padres, 1-1 D-backs, 0-2 San Francisco Giants. Hold on. Yeah, heart issue and pneumonia. Like I said, Sun Economy did pass away at the age of 91. So that's pretty much the other side of Alaska news. And last but not least, American League East. 2-0 Red Sox for the first two. 1-0 New York Yankees, 0-1 Rays. Same with the 0-1 Orioles. And also the 0-2 Blue Jays. Only a half game behind. And there you go, guys. You guys were going to be getting some more standings. When we do new episodes of baseball. So the next time you guys will see baseball will be this Tuesday. But alrighty, guys, I'll tell you what's going to happen tomorrow. Hold on a second. Hold up a minute. Hold on, guys. Let's see what I can do here. I'm gonna see if there's anything else before we wrap things up. Actually, there isn't. Most of anything for sure. How much time do we have right now? Okay, there we go, guys. Alrighty, guys, that's going to be a wrap for me tonight. The next time you guys will see baseball will be tomorrow. Actually, not tomorrow, but Tuesday morning. Same time, same channel. So you guys will also have a new episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. The same way at the same time, every Tuesday, Wednesdays. I have not made up my mind when I'm going to jump into Call of Duty. I really don't know, to be honest. It'll be maybe sometime this week. But I'll probably try to do something for you guys tomorrow. But you guys understand what you guys are getting tomorrow night. You guys are getting a new episode of Watch Dogs Legion. We're going to do an hour and a half on that tomorrow. And then Tuesday morning, baseball. Tuesday night, and then Tuesday night, you guys will have a new episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. But I'll keep you guys up to date what's going to happen with Call of Duty. I mean, if I remove one of two games, it'll be Crash 4 or the Tsushima. But I'll tell you guys what's going to happen tomorrow on that. But if you guys enjoy the series, enjoy the premiere, if you want to catch more MLB 20, you guys will catch it Tuesday morning. I go back tomorrow for work, then I'm off this Tuesday and Wednesday every week. See how that's going to converge. For those of you that have not supported the channel, hit that red support button, hit that like button. This is actually my second overall stream for the PS5. There's no turning back, not going back to the PS5 overall, and, more than anything in this world. Also hit that like button, tweet it out, comment, share it. You guys have a Twitter, do the same thing. You guys can also say hi to me on Discord. Where you guys can tell me you said hello. And, you guys let me know if there's anything behind that for sure. When we watch our videos in full, like them, share them. Remember, guys, the tools. Remember, guys, these are very important as always from Zombies Group. We watch videos in full. Like them, share them, tweet them out. Leave a good comment. Never ask for support back. As long as you leave a good comment, it's all good to go. Increasing watch time every time. Getting anything for sure. Which I was at 6.0 and then I'm done at 5.2. Which I don't know where that's just going to go. But I'll let you guys know tomorrow night when we do Watch Dogs Legion. You guys also want to vote for the idol. You can do so by voting Aladdin at 30, Greatest Showman at 13 by 17. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. Let me know if you guys had a good time tonight. Baseball will be back I will be back tomorrow night, same time, same channel, as I'm going to put in Watch Dogs Legion. Let's make sure it's set ready to go. But I want to say thank you, Puddin'. I love you. I'll call you in a little bit. Thank you, Fuzzy, Zulu, Buyout. Thank you, buddy. And most of you guys said to try to come in. But alrighty, guys, have a good night. Have a good rest of your weekend. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and love one another. Well, like I said, guys, tomorrow night, I'll see you guys tomorrow night for Watch Dogs Legion for over an hour and a half. Same time, same channel, and see what we can do behind the desk. Until next time, this is Zadie signing off. Have a good night, and I will see you guys